everyone. So this month from March 15th to April 15th is Deaf History Month. So I wanted to give you a little bit of information before I start teaching you about some famous deaf people and that influenced deaf culture. So the first signs that you need to learn is hearing. Okay, this is for people that talk and that can hear. It's hearing. People that are hard of hearing, it's an H. 1 time, 2 times. Hard of hearing, those people have hearing aids and they aren't completely deaf. They can still hear with hearing aids. And then you have deaf. And these people, it's you touch it by your ear and you touch it by your mouth because they struggle to hear and sometimes they often struggle to talk. Deaf. Okay, so those are the 3 types or the signs to explain people that are deaf or hard of hearing. You also have hearing impaired, but a lot of people feel that that is not the best term to use, but some people do use that, so hearing impaired. So since now you know that there are different kinds of hearing loss and that there's 3 different types really, or words to use to describe people with hearing loss, now we're going to talk about some different kinds of signs or languages or ways to communicate. You have oral, it's an O around your mouth, oral people, and they are people that talk. A lot of hard of hearing people would rather use their speech. Speech is your fingers around your lips. It's also like lip reading is reading. This is the sign for reading, 2 fingers looking at the words. So lip reading, you just scrunch up your fingers. Speech. So oral people who are people that decide they want to talk instead of sign. Then you also have people that use ASL. And ASL is American Sign Language. In other countries, they also have different languages that are sign language. American ASL is only used here in the United States. And a little bit of fact for you that actually our language, our ASL schools started signing from French. The people who started first were French, so a lot of our signs are actually French-based, not English-based. And then you've got, so we had oral, which are English speakers. English is where you have a flat hand and you pull it towards you, English. Then we had signers, ASL signers. Then there's another kind of sign language that is C, S-E-E, and that's signed exact English. And in that kind of signs, you sign every single word that you would use just like English speaking. So in ASL, the syntax changes. So if you were to say, you know, the girl went to the store, that's more English. ASL would be store girl go. So it switches it around. So people that you see are more English based, I guess. And then there's another, people lip read. Gestures are just pointing. Sometimes if you want to communicate with a deaf person and you don't know how to sign and they are trying to understand you, they may point, and that's just gesturing at what they want. Also, little babies do that. My daughter at home does that. And it works fine. Another way, people write. You know, that's a good way to communicate with deaf people. And then you've also got cued speech. Cued speech is where you use your hand movements. I don't know how to do it very good, but you move your hands a certain way as you talk, and it makes a language. I learned it in college, but it's very hard for me to do. So props to people that use cued speech. And then also there are people that just fingerspell, which takes a long time. So those are the 3 main, the several handful of the main ones that we use. And If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.